Hello and welcome to Yoga Flow with Monica. I am Monica and today we're going to have a very relaxing, releasing flow. You can do this in the morning or in the evening or any time of the day. We're going to start in seated position. You can close your eyes for a moment if you want. Start slowly breathing through the nose. Taking those deep inhales, full exhales, making sure that we really empty our lungs to leave the space for new air to come in. Slowly continue breathing through the nose, unless it's blocked, of course. Try to relax the shoulders. Keep your abdominals gently engaged. You can always drive the shoulders back a little bit, just making sure that the chest is open. And just 2 more here. 1 more. Then very slowly start exhaling and rounding the back. You don't need to open the eyes, just start rounding the back, tucking the belly in, chin towards the chest. With an inhale, you're gonna push the chest forward, open up, bring the shoulders back, maybe look up. And continue, exhale, round the back. Inhale, open. 1 more, exhale, round. And inhale, open. Come back to neutral spine. Left palm goes towards the left side, reaching the right arm up first, lengthening through that side body, and then slowly diving up and over. Nice side body stretch. 1 more breath here. Exhale everything. Gently come back to the center. We're gonna switch. Right arm goes towards the right side, left arm up and over, making a nice C shape with the body. Feeling that nice stretch on the left side now. Deep inhale, full exhale, and back to the center. Now the right arm gonna go towards the left leg, left arm behind you, gentle twist. You're gonna inhale, you're gonna try to rise yourself up. When you exhale, you're gonna twist. 1 more. Exhale a little bit more. And then slowly come back to the center. You can round the back for a moment just to neutralize the spine. And then you're gonna go to the other side. Left arm towards the right thigh, right knee, right arm behind you. Look towards the right side or maybe a little bit behind you. Just make sure you're keeping yourself upright. 1 more breath. Exhale. Then gently come back to the center. We're gonna do that seated cat and cow again. You can change the cross of the legs if you want. But this time we're gonna interlace the palms in front of us. When you exhale, you're gonna round the back, push the arms away from you. With an inhale, you're gonna slowly move the arms behind you. Again, interlace them and move them further away from your back. Arch the spine. 2 more times, a little bit deeper. Exhale. Inhale, open. 1 more. Slowly exhaling, feeling a nice stretch, not only in the back, but as well in the arms. With an inhale, just arch that spine, move the arms behind you, maybe look up. And come back to neutral. Wonderful. We're gonna come into all 4, so just move your palms forward. Transition yourself into all 4s. Remember, arms underneath shoulders and wrists are in line, knees in line with the hip bones, tuck the toes, and then just lift the knees just a little bit, just a couple of inches, couple of centimeters, staying here, engaging abdominals, activating those abdominals. Deep inhale, full exhale. 1 more here. Exhale everything. Then slowly release the knees down, big toes together. You can open the knees a bit wider. Relax your glutes towards the heels. Reach the arms forward. First, they're a bit more active. Release the head down. Once you can't reach further your arms, just relax them as well to the floor. Deep inhale here. Full exhale. With the next inhale, we're gonna lift the head up. We're gonna keep our lower body where it is. We're just gonna walk the palms maybe a little bit outside of the mat on the left side. And we're gonna try to bring the right palm over the left palm. And then relax the head. Feel a gentle stretch again in that side body. Continue breathing. One more breath here. And when you're ready, you're gonna lift up, move to the other side very slowly again. This time the left palm, if possible, go over the right. Relax the head. Inhale. Exhale. One more here. Inhaling. And exhaling. Gently lift the head back up, coming back into those all fours. Again, cat and cow. Just a little bit more focus in this practice on the spine, making sure that it's not stiff. So when you're ready, start inhaling, dropping the belly here, arching the spine, maybe lifting the head only if it feels nice on the neck. When you exhale here, you engage abdominals, round the back, tuck the belly in, chin towards the chest. 2 more here. Follow your own breath. You might be a bit faster. Don't rush. If you're slower as well, don't rush. Take your time. 1 more. Exhaling. Coming back to the center. We're gonna lift the right arm, making sure that that left wrist is in line with the shoulder, okay? With the next inhale, you're gonna reach the right arm up and over, kind of opening that chest towards the sky or the ceiling, and slowly release it down. 2 more. Inhale up, opening. Exhale, releasing down. Imagine that you're moving in the water. Move slowly. Exhale down, and this time we're gonna thread that arm. So the right arm comes underneath the left. Right shoulder, right ear goes to the floor. Left arm can go straight in front of you towards the front of the mat. Stay in front of your eyes, or you can bring it around the back and hook on the other side. So whatever feels the best. Continue breathing and make sure that you're not just leaning a lot into that left leg, okay? Hips should be in line. 1 more breath here. Nice, gentle twist. With an exhale, we're gonna all bring that left palm just in front of the eyes. Apply some pressure, lift yourself back up. You can round the back a little bit, relax for a moment. And come back to neutral. Wonderful. We're gonna do the same with the other side. So when you're ready, inhale, lift that left arm up. Exhale, slowly down. 2 more. Opening up. Exhaling down. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. This time we're threading that left arm underneath our right. Left shoulder, left ear goes to the floor. Right arm, the same, either in front, towards the front of your mat, or maybe in front of your eyes, or bring it around you. Make sure that you feel comfortable and just stay here for 1 more breath. Deep inhale. Don't tense those shoulders, don't tense facial muscles. With the next exhale of yours, you're gonna bring the right arm just in front of your eyes if it's not there yet. Push into that right arm. Again, come to the all fours, round the back, letting that spine to neutralize. Come back to neutral, all fours. Try to be at the end of the mat with your legs. The hips gonna stay just above the knees, okay? So they're not gonna move forward, but you're gonna move your arms forward as far as you can, as far as it feels quite comfortable. And then you're gonna melt your chest down, straight down. Your heart is going down. The hip stays above the knees. Here you can relax the head to the floor. If it's a little bit too far and you have a block, you can release the head to the block, or as well, if you quite bend in your back, you can release the chin to the floor and look towards the front of the mat. Whatever feels the best. Relax here in this heart melting pose or a puppy pose. Continue breathing, feel that gentle gravity pushing between your shoulder blades. Just 1 more breath here. Exhale everything. And we're gonna slowly lift the head up. We're gonna start looking forward and start moving your body forward while bending through the elbows. Release your thighs, your hip bones to the floor, and palm stays, forearm stays on the floor. Open the shoulders. I know it's not an easy thing to do, but try to drive them a little bit back so you're not hunching over. If the lower back is not happy, move the elbows a little bit forward. If you feel that it's really easy, you can apply some pressure and come into seal pose instead of the sphinx. So push into the palms and lift your elbows, or just keep the elbows on the floor. So choose your option, continue looking forward, and feel a nice lengthening at the back of your spine, chest opening. Keep breathing. Exhale. One more here. Exhale. Then we're gonna slowly start releasing down. You can release your ear to the floor, or maybe one palm on top of each other, and just relax the head to those palms. Keep breathing. You can move your hips from side to side if you felt a little bit more sensation in the lower back. One more breath here. Inhaling and exhaling. Then we're gonna lift the head up for a moment. Bring your left forearm to the floor. You can say a little bit diagonal. You're gonna bend into the right knee and you're gonna try to grab your feet with your right arm. Once you've done that, try to bring that heel a bit closer to your glute, okay? But not collapsing into that left shoulder, so keep an eye on that left arm as well. Feeling a nice quad stretch. Just don't overdo it. You shouldn't feel pain in the knee, okay? Should be just a nice quadricep stretch. The top of the thigh that you should feel. Look in front. One more breath here. Try not to tense that bent leg. Give it in. And slowly release and switch. So now the right arm comes. As I mentioned, you can bring it a little bit diagonally. Bend into the left knee. Grab that foot. Even if it's further away, you just apply gentle pressure, okay? You don't have to push with all the strength into that heel, into the thigh, okay? Be gentle. Look in front, not collapsing into that right shoulder. One more breath. Exhale everything. And then slowly release that leg down. Again, either other ear to the floor or the forehead to the floor or to your palms, whatever feels most restorative for you. One more breath here. Exhaling everything. And we're very slowly gonna lift up. Gonna bring the palms next to our chest. You can keep the feet as wide as the mat, or maybe bring them a bit closer into each other, really depending what you feel in your lower back. And when you're ready, lift up, coming into Cobra, and we're gonna stay here for 3 breaths. So come into your Cobra. Remember, you can be much lower if the lower back bothers you, or you can come all the way up. Looking in front, again, not collapsing into those shoulders, not bringing shoulders forward. We're trying to bring them behind us. Looking in front, neck is long. One more breath here. With an exhale, you can start slowly bending into your knees, tucking the toes. We're gonna come into downward dog. So lifting our hips up, lifting the hips up, stretching that spine. Remember, the focus mainly is on the back. So first focus on the back, then the legs, okay? Continue breathing, continue lifting up. You as well can walk the dog. So if you want, you can bend one knee, extend the other leg, and switch by pushing the other heel into the floor. Or just staying still for one more breath here. With an exhale, look forward. We're gonna step, walk, or jump towards the palms. Come towards the palms. With the next inhale, lift halfway up, trying to bring the body into the L shape. Exhale, forward fold. Engage the glutes, lift back up, arms above the head, palms together, and then release them in front of the heart. Observe how you feel here. You can even close your eyes if you want for a moment. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. With the next inhale, we're gonna float down. Inhaling, arms up. Just one sun salutation, A. Exhaling, folding forward and down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, palms firmly to the floor. Step, walk, or jump out into the plank position. Start bending through the elbows, releasing to the floor. Untuck the toes. Inhale, come into cobra as high as it feels nice. Tuck the toes. Exhale, downward dog. 2 more breaths here. So slowly inhaling and exhaling. 1 more. With an exhale, just look forward. You're gonna step the right leg through, release the left knee down. Gonna come to the low lunge just for a moment. You can reach the arms up. You can keep the palms over the thighs or fingertips to the floor. Whatever feels most comfortable for you. 1 more breath. With an exhale, just release the fingertips or palms to the floor and move back just a little bit until your front leg extends. You can keep the toes on the floor or maybe flex the toes towards you, depending what you want to stretch. Either foot or more focus on the calf if you flex your toes. 1 more breath. With an exhale, start slowly moving forward, both palms to the floor, front leg goes to the back, plank position. Very gently start bending through those elbows, releasing the body to the floor. Inhale, lift into cobra, tuck the toes, exhale, downward dog. 2 breaths here, and 1 more. Then gently start moving, shifting the weight forward. Left leg goes through, right knee releases down, lifting up. As I mentioned, use the same option. So if the arms were up, stay there. If the palms were over the thigh, bring them there, or bring the fingertips to the floor. Keep looking in front, chest is gently open, abdominals engaged, not overarching the lower back. With the next exhale, just release the fingertips to the floor and move back just until your front leg is straight. And again, doing the same option, so either toes to the floor or flexing the toes towards you. Try not to round the back too much. It might round gently, but don't overdo it, okay? It's more looking forward than down. 1 more breath here. And then slowly bend through that left leg, palms to the floor. Front leg goes to the back, plank position. Remember, you can always release the knees if you need to. Bend through the elbows. Then untuck the toes. Inhale, lift up, cobra. Tuck the toes. Exhale, downward dog. Deep inhale, full exhale. 1 more. With next exhale, you can start slowly bending into the knees, releasing the knees to the floor, coming into 1 more child's pose. Just relax the head to the floor. You can reach the arms forward, or you can bring them next to your body if that feels a little bit more restorative. 1 more breath here. Deep inhale, full exhale. When you're ready, lift the head up, palms to the floor, move the legs to one side and just come into seated position. Extend the legs in front of you. Try to bring your body into the L shape. Again, reach the arms up and relax the shoulders. See how you feel. If you can't really keep that back straight, just gently bend into the knees and then reach the arms again. And then we kind of gonna go over the hurdle. So we reaching up and we're gonna slowly go down, okay? Once you touch your toes, ankles or shins, really doesn't matter where your arms go. Just start relaxing the head. Once you release the head, you might feel a little bit more in your back. So for some people it doesn't feel that comfortable, you can always lift the head back up and just focus on bringing the belly and the chest towards the legs. Or release the head, let it hang heavy and continue breathing. Just 2 more breaths in this forward fold. 1 more. Great, we're gonna slowly lift up. I always like to do some balancing position, at least one during the class. So we're gonna balance on our sit bones, okay? You have a few options. You can grab the ankles and maybe do the butterfly position and just stay here. Or you can bring your peace fingers around your big toes and extend the legs out. Or keep them a little bit bent and just play around by extending one leg, then the other, maybe both, maybe opening them up. If grabbing the toes a bit too complicated, you can always grab outer edges of the feet or maybe ankles, okay? So just play around, but try not to end up with a very rounded back, okay? You're working here not only on the balance, but as well on the abdominal strength. So choose your option, or as I mentioned, you can have a little bit more dynamic posture by moving around and playing around. Just one more breath wherever you are. Exhale everything. And then slowly release it down. We're gonna release our backs down too. So start releasing back, head to the floor. Keep those knees bent. Try to bring the heels as well relatively close to your glutes. Arms next to you, palms facing down. We're gonna start engaging the glutes, pushing into the heels and slowly lifting the glutes up, then the lower back, then the middle back, and go as high as it feels comfortable. With an exhale, you're gonna release it down, but very slowly. Try to articulate that spine. Feel how you release first middle back, then lower back, and the glutes come back last. We're gonna do this 2 more times. Follow your own breath. With an inhale, you go up. Trying as well to keep those knees in line with the hip bones. Don't open them too much. And then slowly exhaling, go down. You might even feel like almost a massage for your spine if you really go very slow and very gentle down. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale down. Wonderful. Relax for a moment. Exhale everything. Then bring the knees into your chest. Hug them for a moment. You can always move your body from side to side if it feels comfortable. Or just stay still. Then we're gonna grab the right knee with the right arm, left knee with the left arm, okay? Knees come into each other. We're gonna pull the knees towards us, then we're gonna separate the knees, so the legs separate. Then we're gonna push the knees away from us, and we're gonna bring them towards the center and then pull them into us again. Take these circles 2-3 times and then reverse the circle, okay? Should feel quite nice in your hip joint. Very gentle movements, okay? And once you've done 2 or 3, reverse them. Keep breathing. One more breath here. Just finish your circle. And then knees come back to the center. We're gonna just let them fall to the left side. Relax here into very gentle supine twist. You can look towards the ceiling or opposite way from the knees. The legs relaxes, okay, so it's fine if they lose initial position. Just stay there, keep breathing. One more here. You can even close your eyes now if you want. We're just gonna come back to the center with our knees. Hug them maybe if you need to. And then move them to the other side. Last position before Shavasana. Continue breathing through the nose. Just a couple more moments here. Being conscious of the breath. Taking some effort to breathe. And then very slowly, we're gonna come back with the knees to the center. If you want, you can hug them one more time. And then start releasing them. Feet down to the floor, extending the knees, extending the legs, finding comfortable position for you. I'm gonna stay here for a minute or so. just letting the body to digest the benefits of this short practice. Close your eyes if it feels nice. If you feel that extended legs is not for you, you can always bend into the knees and release the feet instead to the floor. So really choose something what works with your body, what works for you to relax and release. Just stay there. Continue breathing, but it's fine if the breaths become a little bit more shallow. If you feel nice where you are, stay as long as you need to in Shavasana. For others, you can start moving your body, waking up the toes, your fingers. Start taking any movements or stretches you need for you to slowly get back into seated position. Don't rush, take your time. Once you're back to seated position, slowly bring the palms together in front of the heart, and we're going to seal the practice. Namaste.